Patriotic Alternative 2025 conference, talking to Mark Collett about how the day's gone. What were the main highlights of this year's conference for you?
We had an absolutely amazing turnout. The room was completely packed. There was standing room only in the main room. There were people actually having to sit in the bar to watch the speakers. And on top of all the people that were in the main room, we had a completely separate room that was packed with women, children, as a family room, because we've got so many families in PA, we have to accommodate them. And that tells you we're not like other political parties, we're a genuine community.
And how do you see the organisation evolving in the next year as a result of this conference?
Well, as you can see, we've been the biggest ethno-nationalist group in Britain now for a long time. And the way I want to see us evolving is to put into practice what we've been talking about when it comes to communities. I would like to see more people living together, more community action, and us to start to transfer the energy from these conferences into something tangible which will enrich people's lives every day of the year.
What feedback have you received from the attendees so far?
Everyone seems to love it, and I've got to say, we're stood up here doing this interview, and I'm looking out, and obviously we can't show everyone's faces, but there's the best part of 100 people sat in front of me on huge circular tables, eating a giant hog roast, a side of minted lamb. People are having a great time. You'll hear the conversation maybe picked up on there. We've got desserts to come, the bar's open. People are having a wonderful time, and really for me, the measure of a good event is seeing so many happy, contented people.
Are there any new initiatives or projects that will be launched in the wake of this event?
Well, in the wake of this event, we will be assessing, as we always do, what the political conditions are. It's difficult to say what we'll be doing because you can't predict what might happen tomorrow. So one of our biggest political campaigns was, of course, the Political Prisoners campaign, and that came about thanks to massive government overreach and injustice aimed at white protesters. You can't predict these things happening, but one thing's for sure, when they do, Patriotic Alternative will be there.
And how do you plan to incorporate the insights and feedback from the conference into the organisation's strategy?
Well, at the moment, I haven't managed to get round tonight and speak to everyone. That's something I will be doing. So I like to shake everyone's hands when they arrive. I stand on the door and greet everyone personally. And I like to speak to people before they leave. And I will be listening to what people say. But so far, from what everyone's told me, people want more of this. We've had a wonderful lineup of speakers. People are making friends here. People are eager to be out active in their local PA community groups because of what they've done. You can see this room's filling up more and more. We're rolling out more tables because everything's so packed in this room. People are finding it difficult to find places to sit down. That is the sign of a good conference. That not only is it packed, but when it finishes, people want to stay, socialise, eat food. That tells you everyone's had a wonderful time.
So what are the key challenges that you foresee in the coming months?
Well, I think in the wake of the terror attack in Manchester, I foresee Keir Starmer and his government trying to in some way blame it on the far right. I mean, the guy was a Syrian migrant on bail for an act of rape. I mean, he shouldn't have been in the country in the first place, let alone roaming free after such, serious charges being brought against him. Why is he here? Why wasn't he remanded in custody? But somehow it'll be our fault. And we will have to respond to that. We always have to look out for new attacks on freedom of speech. We've got digital ID coming in. We need to oppose that. There may well be restrictions on free speech because of this terror attack. They're not going to restrict immigration, they'll restrict our rights. And we have to be there on the front line, fighting back against these threats, whether it be digital ID, new speech laws, it doesn't matter. PA will be there.
So how can members and supporters get more involved following this conference?
Same as always, join your local group, get involved. It can be as small as messaging us on Telegram, when's your next activity? You know as well as I do, probably the next big group gatherings will be the Christmas parties. If you want to come to more things like this, these events happen on a smaller scale all over the country every week. I mean, you're the Southwest Regional Organiser. The Southwest is an amazing region. You have camps, hikes, help the homeless. All you need to do is reach out to us on Telegram and say, I want to be part of something like that is a community for our people and something that makes a difference in normal white British people's lives.
Is there anything else you'd like to share about the conference or the organisation's future plans?
I would just like to say a huge thank you to everyone who made this day such a success. Whether it's yourself introducing the speakers, whether it's the wonderful guest speakers from all over the world, the best lineup of speakers any conference has had anywhere in the UK this year, by a country mile. Whether it's the media team who have been working tirelessly all day, the security team who did the redirection point. There are no left-wing protesters outside our conference causing trouble and threatening people because we have a tight security team run by wonderful people like Joe Marsh. We've got an amazing media team that have done a brilliant job. I'd like to thank all these people. Most of all, I'd like to thank everyone who attended. You know, we've had nearly 200 people here today, from newborn babies and their mums right through to hardened political activists that have been in this cause for decades. It's been amazing, but it's amazing not because of one person, but because of everyone, because of the community. It is white people taking their destiny back in their own hands, coming together, that produces an event this spectacular. And I want to thank everyone who played their part in it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
So there you have it. This was the Patriotic Alternative 2025 conference. Join us.